gon' trust, but that's 20 deep and rolling up. Family first and never second, if that ever stuff. That seen it all, gotta know I won't say too much. Glock 37 on my number one priority is to make sure that we good like my daddy would. Obviously, management lost their damn minds and went and got us Holiday, Rice, Pags, Abreu. So they finally took a page out of the Dodgers playbook. Holiday is an 85, Rice is an 86, Pags is a 90, Abreu is an 86. So we kind of had those kinds of guys before with Varsho, Beck. But, I mean, I don't know. I think this is going to be an explosive year for us. And we should be able to make a deep run in the playoffs. That thing that happened last year with Philadelphia, yeah, that was a blip on the radar. Because look what you're seeing here on your page. Or screen. What am I talking about? I'm tripping right now, bro. This is who we have. And obviously, I'm the center of it all. So for 2031, opening day, bottom of the fourth, no one on, no one out, up by 5, and Buddy's pitching scared. Oh, that's a nice pitch, actually. Just as I said something, that was a really good cut. Fastball. All right, give me one more like that. Do the same exact thing again. Oh, shit. Careful what you wish for. I'm going to try to challenge it, but that was a really good pitch. And again, I can see it now, though. It's not like when it was happening live. Damn, that boy pitching that ball right now. Now he messed up. Right past the first baseman, getting on base. Like I said, just trying to make sure I help our cause. Don't gotta always break the game open. And that's going to be my only hit on opening day. This is what, 2 straight opening days with just 1 hit? We got the win, though. I mean, but look who we have, though. That's the thing you got to pay attention to. We have a squad now, so I think this might have happened last opening day, too, where I didn't really do much and we still won big. So 1 for 5. It is what it is. Biggest thing is try not to get beat the way we did last year in the playoffs. Like, all this stuff is nice, right? Like, big win sets the tone of the season. Tag Taj Bradley. But, damn, we really ran through early. Because how did I go back-to-back innings? Yeah, we was doing it. And then I wasn't. Team was, though. Well, the boring part of it all. Now we're going to start simulating through. We're already here in July. Time for the All-Star. Shenanigans. So right now we're hitting 314 with 15 home runs, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 17. Let's see what it says. No, yeah, it's 15. All right, first in hits, at bats. And like I said, it's all strategic about where they put me in the lineup, so it's pretty cool. And then now, yeah, it might be just a Silver Slugger again, where we're first, or at least top 3, obviously, for the Silver Slugger Award. All right, we're first. And now, the moment of truth. We are first in All-Star voting. Time for the All-Star game. I think Yuri. Oh no, I'm tripping. All right, so here we are. Bottom of the fourth, no one on, no one out, tied at 0. That's easy. Yeah. Inside of the plate. Perfect timing. Like that boy should do. Here we are, bottom of the sixth, one on, two outs. We are down by 3. Oh, I really got hit just because I had a good at bat before. Bro say, yeah, man, you're not about to make us look bad. We're just going to hit you. Bet. Well then, did we win or did we lose? We lost 7-6. It's kind of like sometimes stuff just happen fast. But yeah, we lost. I ain't tripping though. That's what I said. Like, I'm not super excited about the All-Star game. That's just one of those things that we have to get out of the way. It's a nice little award and stuff like that, but I mean, we're trying to simulate through and get to the playoffs because that's where it matters most for us. We're trying to win something. We're trying to be remembered forever, be an iconic type of player, not worry about no damn All-Star game. I swear, because I was saying that from the beginning. Like, should I sit here and keep track of the wins and losses and be like, oh, well, you know how LeBron and them boys be like making up shit that don't make no sense? Oh, yeah, the most All-Star games with 5 points, or the most All-Star games where they have the lead at the end of the first quarter, like dumb shit. All right, we won our division again. That's what matters. We just won our division. I'm not even hyped right now about the stats because, I mean, whatever it is what it is. I'm trying to see what we do in the postseason. 313 with 40 home runs. Last year I had 25, so we're on a whole different type timing now. I never thought I would see him get to the 40. Look at this. The only things green are contact and power. Everything else is just things that are there. And we're already a 94 overall. I feel like we got to a 90 a little while ago. No, it was last year. Okay. But this is what we play for. Playoff time. And yeah, we got the bye week. So we wait and see who we play against. This is the only reason we have all them points, by the way. I don't show that I do it, but I do it. We got Chicago and we got hurt? When the hell we get hurt? All right, 2-1. All right, I think we're 2-1 now in the series, and it's obviously best of 5. So here we are, top of the second. We got 2 on, 2 outs. Up by 3. We're about to blitz these dudes. Because if I get a nice hit, we could get those 2 runs in, and this game should be ours. Ooh, that was trickery. I already got 1,000 hits. You know what's crazy, though? We keep having to play Chicago, right? Finally, they got a win off of us because we were, what, like 7-0 against them since they beat us? That one, my second year in the playoffs. So we've been running them ever since. So they keep giving them to us, and we're just going to keep manhandling them. Right here, though, I need a big hit. Come on. Let me get that. Into the gap. That might even score both. Because of where. Oh, yeah, let's go. We up 5-0 in the second inning. Because of where the ball was placed, it made it easy for both of them to score, even though it wasn't even a powerful hit. And that was my only hit of the game. All that matters, man, is the RBIs an impact in winning. Get them boys out of here. I'm mad we even gave them a game. I'm mad we couldn't have swept them again. For real, for real. So, actually, so that was the division series. We got the championship series next. See who we get. 1 for 6. Damn, I had a bunch of at bats and I actually ruined my batting average because I'm coming into this game. It looks like I was 4 for 13. And I just ruined it. 1 for 6. I always wonder what is wins above replacement, right? So, how many wins did this player give compared to a cheap bench player or a call up from Triple A? So now we got the Dodgers, and it looks like we're kind of cruising through, actually. I think we're up on them. If we're not up 3-1, I think we're up 3-1. About to get them boys out of here. Finally, we get over the hump against the Dodgers, bro. Pretty sure we're up 3-1. And this is going to be a boss challenge. Yeah, I think they took the first game and then we won 3 straight. Here we are, bottom of the first. No one on, 1 out. Tied at 0. First pitch. Yeah, that boss challenge don't mean nothing. Because I remember specifically the Cincinnati dude who we got a home run off of. Care about that damn boss challenge. What I care about, though, is closing these dudes out. Because I think that's going to be hard. Even though we're up 3-1. I think the hard thing is to get rid of a championship team. So it may look like and seem like everything is, oh yeah, that was a great pitch. He got me looking stupid because it was high. Look at it, high as hell. But that's the hard part. I think he might walk me. I mean, I'm not, again, getting on base, helping my team any way that I can. A walk is cool too. What I'm not going to do is strike out. That's what I know. Because we're bottom of the first. Can't start off that way and get that walk. And that's the good thing about being one of the best players in the league. Is then you get into these kind of situations where not necessarily everybody's scared of you, but yeah, they are. All right, another boss challenge. Bottom of the third, no one on, no one out. We're down by 1. That is not the pitch to swing at. Oh, that's a nice pitch. A little bit of trickeration. Let me get that. That's a perfect pitch right under the third baseman's glove. Well then, really close game. They get the win, keeping the series alive. I know I'm a little bit delayed because I'm looking at some other stuff on my phone. Really close game. I mean, they just did their best to keep their season alive. That's all it is. And that's what I was worried about. God damn, 3 for 21. These is Horrible averages, bro. That is not good in any sense of the imagination, in any scenario. 3 for 21 is sick. And obviously, he had a lot of hits, over 200 for the season, and that's why we've gotten to, what, 1,200 already for a career? Because we're getting 200 a year, basically. And that's crazy, too, to finally get to the 40 home runs. Oh, no, so yeah, they took game one, then we won 3 straight. And then, yeah, like I said, Chicago beat us game one, too. Look like we've been doing bullcrap all postseason, losing game ones. But they put Jackson Holiday down to like 7th. What the hell? All right, we got another boss challenge just to start it off. So, what I hope, all I'm saying is I hope we don't do no bullcrap and blow this lead. Top of the first, no one on, one out, tied at 0. That would be the craziest thing if we blow this 3-1 lead. After we've been to the World Series last year. So it's not even, well, not last year, the year before. So it's not even like we're still the young guys trying to figure it out. Great pitch, you idiot. Great. Appreciate that. And we're going to have a lot more where that comes from. We're going to get the double because it went to the wall. And this is what I keep saying. You got to tag them on second. You're not going to get it from your foot being on the bag. So that's easy work. Oh, yeah, we're in LA, ain't we? Damn, that is not good for us. Back in LA for this very pivotal, important game. All right, top of the 7th, 2 on, 2 outs, up by 1. Gotta come through in the clutch right here. If I could get a nice little shot, this might be able to put the game out of reach. But then again, it is the Dodgers. They could just have one of those. That is not a freaking strike. That's probably the first one we're going to get right this whole career. That is not. Hell no. Bruh. I saw that real time. That was not a strike, but whatever, bro. They're going to get them boys. They're going to help them boys. It's like when the refs in basketball call a foul for everything. Let me get that. The ball don't lie. Oh, he going to try it. He might get tagged, this bitch ass. Oh, he's safe? That's what happens. Like we said, the further the throw, the harder it is to make because that boy should have been out. I feel like the catcher was lazy with the tag because he should have been able to get him. I feel like he was lazy. All right, we eliminated them. It wasn't easy, but we got them boys up out of here. And it's about time because we haven't beaten them this whole time. They beat us year 1. They beat us year 3. And it's kind of the same thing like with the Cubs when we finally got to the World Series. We're over here getting rid of these people that have basically been a thorn in our sides. So I'm excited. Trying to plug my computer in because I just realized, not that it's dying, but I guess I halfway plugged it in because I'm not trying to make too much noise and mess everything up. 2 for 4, 5 for 25 in the series, 19 career RBI versus the Dodgers. Whatever. Series is over. We get to go to the. Are we going to the World Series? Or am I tripping? I think we're going to the World Series. So let's focus on next round. See if we can finally get over the hump in terms of the World Series. Pretty sure that's where we're going. Yep. We won the NLCS. And we wait to see because we got this done in 6. So we wait to see who we get to play against. All right, we got Texas. Don't really know what to expect. Don't know who they have or what they got going on, where they are in their process. I don't know any of those things. So I just know we can't go out like we did last time where we didn't even win a game. I think we're already up 3-0 because that was a quick simulation. Oh, it's our turn to flip the tables and sweep. Bottom of the fourth, 1 on, 2 outs. We're up by 1. So yeah, it's our turn to sweep. Let's go, bro. Let's get this over with. Let's get our first championship and see if we could go back to back. Great pitch, you idiot. Right into the gap. No, and I've been doing this a lot. I've been projecting like when we're up or when we're down, like, hey, let's just get to the next thing. But here we are, bottom of the eighth. We got 1 on, 2 outs, and we're up by 3. So it's becoming a little bit more realistic. Like, okay, this is going to happen for us. Come on now. Great pitch. This game is over. And we're not going to get another RBI off of it, but we're just putting ourselves in a situation, runners on the corners. I mean, shoot, we're right there. It really feels like, okay, we're right there. And we've done it. We won the World Series. And obviously, you know, I've already played the game. This is me doing the playback, doing the voiceover, blah, 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 blah. But that was really anticlimactic. The boys didn't even win a game. And we've already been in this situation, like I was saying. So it's one of those things where we went and added all those pieces. I don't know what kind of contracts we signed them to, if it's long term or what it is. But once I seen Jackson Holiday on there, I was like, all right, we good. We all right. We gonna get back and we gonna go crazy. And that's another thing too, if you think about real life, right? A lot of teams, when they lose the Super Bowl, they're like, oh, they're young, they're gonna be back. A lot of teams never make it back. But I don't know the statistics. I ain't ESPN. I don't have useless statistics on my brain where I could just run them off to you. But I'm sure if a young team that they say, oh, they'll be back, pretty sure if they make it back, they'll win. I'm trying to think of examples. Like Kansas City was back. They won 3. I know they lost when they were young. And most teams that lose when they're young, they never get back. So that's what I'm saying. But I don't know. We ran them boys up out of there. It wasn't even like a real challenge, to be honest. We got them up out of there. I think the biggest challenge was the Dodgers, where I thought we were going to let them back into it. But 2 for 5. Ended up going 5 for 19 in the series. And I think I just won another Silver Slugger, right? So we're just racking up the accolades, and we finally just got the most important one. We got that World Series. And it only took, like you see here, they said an entire 6 years. That's all it took, 6 years. And this has a little bit more freedom to it because I'm playing into the future. A lot of times before, you know me, I try to do things the right way. I'm not going to go win when we aren't supposed to. So, like, a lot of guys, I mean, like, if we didn't win, I wasn't mad. This is a scenario, about to say situation, either which word, where we need to win. I am going to be mad if we're not winning. So, I ended up hitting 238, which is obviously not going to get us shit. We didn't win anything in terms of, like, World Series MVP or anything, but, I mean, All-Star game and a Silver Slugger this year. So we're still getting the individual awards. Why is that dude holding a bat over there? So Gabriel Montero, our catcher, won World Series MVP. And then obviously, you know, Silver Slugger, cool, whatever. I'm ready for 2032. Like I said, I need to live in the moment a little bit more, but got a little bit of points I want to spend from the postseason. Just throw these little 38 points. Finally, the other, I guess, is yellow. That's like durability and all those other things. And I saw where I got hurt, but I never saw when I actually got hurt. So I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Freeman, Yelich, both retiring. And what do they want? Retirement. Man, I only played 6 years. I'm not about to retire, not a damn thing. No, how crazy that would be. Win the World Series. So win the College World Series. Get the number one overall pick. Make a couple All-Star games. Win the World Series and then retire is crazy. So last time when I had gotten an offer from them, it was for 2 years, 18.6. Now we're starting at 1 year, 18.5, which to me makes sense. I'm 27 years old now. I'm trying to go for 20. Oh, shit. I got 20.1, and they said cool. And I just put that number because I was trying to get over 20. But we already discussed last year that they declined to tender my contract. So I'm about to be a free agent anyway. So they just give me that little 20 mil, which is cool, just to give me 20 mil. Because if they really wanted me, they wouldn't have let my contract be the way it is. You know how they be doing all the arbitration and trying to trap people? Yeah, they would have tried to trap me. They wouldn't allow it to be that I'm about to hit the market after this year. So keep that in mind. This has got to be a big year for me because this is a contract year. We already won the World Series, so we got to think about trying to repeat. Simulating through spring training as always. And it's crazy because the more you play, you can see there's literally a thing to do where you don't even have to come here to press simulate spring training. So hopefully, like I said, if I do play this game next year, probably won't because how tedious this game has been this year for me. But if I do play, I got to start using these damn shortcuts, bro. We got Milwaukee again. We haven't played them opening day in a while. I think it was a couple years ago when Matthias finally got into it and he was Rookie of the Year, so that's good. I mean, let's see where he's at with their franchise. And then also what we got going. All right, we got everybody back. And we added Noel. I didn't even see where the hell Matthias was. I was trying to look at who we got. I don't care about that. Bottom of the first, no one on, one out. Tied at 0. We're in Milwaukee. First pitch, hit it right back to the pitcher. That actually, no, we're not in Milwaukee. We are in Florida. I think I need to turn my screen down a little bit. That shit look dark. Xavier Edwards. I didn't see him last year on the thing. Where the hell did he disappear and come back from? He's the fast dude with the stolen bases. Whatever. This is our group. Ben Rice. Wasn't he on the Yankees? Bottom of the 6th. No one on. No one out. Down by a lot. What the hell? That's a home run, though. Haven't hit an opening day home run in forever. Oh, yeah, we're in Miami. Now one of the most beautiful stadiums. Right now, we're about to get our ass kicked on opening day, though. Which is kind of crazy because it feels like a World Series hangover. 411 feet. Because I haven't hit a home run the last 2 years. I hit one 3 years in a row. 1, 2, 3. Here we are, bottom of the 8th. We got one on, one out. Down big. Yeah, I hit 3 in a row. Didn't hit 2 in a row. And then now I just got one today. Let's see if we can do what we normally do. Get a second one. Nah, that's not a second one. That's dropping. Get our runner from... Was he from first to third or was he from second to third? Either which way, I'm playing my part, which, like I said, I feel like I do a really good job of that. Like, when things are going left, we're getting our ass kicked, I feel like I always somehow, like, not necessarily clutch up, but I save my own ass and I get, like, 2 hits every single time. It happens like clockwork, bro. You getting my ass kicked, I get me my 2 little hits every single time. All right, now, so... Caught that L, but I went 3 for 4. And got 113 home runs in 7 years. So that's like basically, that's not even 20 a year. That's what I'm telling you. This dude is not a home run hitter, but 4-time All-Star. I think we're 3 in a row now. And we got our butts kicked. Well, not really butts kicked. 5-2 is not really a butt kick, but I mean... We're the defending champs, bro. We can't be out here looking sorry on opening day. You got people paying money. I mean, I went 3 for 4, so I gave them people their money's worth. All right, now to the tedious part, simulating, trying to get to All-Star break. Which, like I said, in the future, if I do play this game again, I might as well just simulate the season and just pick up at All-Star break. We're in June. We hitting 333 so far. All right, we're hitting 300 with 21 home runs. That's what I usually am able to do, is see it right there before we even get to the statistics. But like I said, I've been doing a bad job. This is my lowest batting average I've had since my rookie year, by the way. But right now, the important thing is the All-Star game. That is the most important thing right this moment. I'm tripping. I haven't even been looking at what I'm leading the league in, bro. Man, every time I do something good, like I finally realize, hey, these are the numbers and blah, blah, blah. Then I just forgot to look at where we are with all the other stats. Or it's usually hits and at bats anyway. And then award-wise, yeah, right now it's just a silver slugger that will probably continue to win every year. Because we're the best hitter, third baseman, especially in the National League. So we'll be all right. That'll be our reward for the next couple of years anyway. And then All-Star, we are first. We got a little bit of room between us and second place too, so it's the home runs, bro. Them 21 home runs or whatever we got right now, that's the difference. All right, so let's simulate, get to that game. As you can see, we got different glasses, by the way. You're going to see us with a lot of different things because we're getting those, opening those packages, and I'm not showing you me equipping them. But we're here, top of the 6th. We got no one on, 2 outs, up by 2. Got to get me a hit. This has been a lackluster All-Star game for me. And then this happens. Like I said, bro, I don't know. Have I ever hit a home run in an opening day game and an All-Star game? Or has it always been like one or the other? Because that's what I was about to say. Another lackluster game for me, but hey, might have been 0 for 2 to this point, but that third at bat, taking care of business. Where are we this year? Chicago? I don't know, because I'm trying to think who has those weird little candy cane looking stuff on their stadium. I think it might have been Chicago. I don't know. Or Oakland. One of those two. Not important places. Because, like, that's the thing. When you're in Yankee Stadium, you know. When you're in, what is Boston's? Fenway. You know. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you're in the iconic stadiums. When you're in the other ones, you're like, could be this one. Could be that one. I don't know. All I know is I got me another home run. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not necessarily sitting here and what are these people talking about? Oh, yeah, because my contract, they're trying to see if I would like to get traded. And nah, bro, we good. Let's finish this year strong. We'll probably win the division, probably make another deep playoff run, mess around and try to go back to back. I'm not trying to get traded. Yo, rabbit ass man. Because I think too, we have everybody back, and then we added that one weird name, like Jekyll and Hyde name that they got. Edwards. I don't know where the hell he was last year. Maybe he was on the bench, but we be alright, bro. I'm not trying to add nothing. Won the division, won 106 games. So that's the best record we've had since I've been here. Yeah, don't trade me nowhere, bro. Hit 312 with 20-some home runs. 28? No, hell nah. We didn't go from 40 and go back down to 28. Nah, I'm tripping. I need to see that screen again. Yeah, we got 40 again. 28, these nuts. Ain't no way we would have had that drop off. And then we ended up winning 106 games. So I got a lot of points here to use. Obviously, if I use it on the important things like power, it won't really go anywhere. But we're already up to a 97 overall, bro. We're getting to that point where it's like not too much more to go. To where, we win another one right here. We go back to back. We might end up starting to be like the face of the league. Because I remember with Mateo, there was a point where he was the face of the league. Osvaldo. I don't think Sebastian was ever the face of the league. I think he was a really, really good Miami Marlin. Florida Marlin. But I don't know if he was ever... I mean, he did win. So we're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. About to get the Reds up out of here real quick. Got a boss challenge. Let's see. Is it that? Nah, it's not the same dude. Let's get them boys up out of here, though. We're already up 3-0. I do want to see, because, yeah. So here we are, top of the first. We got no one on, 1 out. And tied at 0, so it's 2-0. I'm tripping. This is that best of 5. That's why. Easy little hit. I want to see real quick Sebastian Vasquez. Yeah, because there's a thing here somewhere where I could find it. So here we are, top of the third, 1 on, 2 outs. Tied at 0. No, yeah, I have a thing. There's like a thing that I have where I could literally tell you who won what when. And then, so I'm trying to navigate through it. So Osvaldo. Is that Osvaldo I'm looking at? I'm trying to see who I'm looking at. Arator. Then it was Osvaldo. We still on the same at bat. I'm trying to look at some numbers and stuff. Osvaldo. Are you gonna walk me, bro? As I'm looking at these stats. So Osvaldo was a 5-time MVP, basically from 13 to 16 and then 18. And then, I better not strike out. And then he was an all-star for 8 years. That's a great hit, even if it's dropping for show. Yeah, I think, let me see. Yeah, 8 years, 8-time all-star, made $158 million. So here we are, top of the 7th, no one on, 1 out. And we're down by 3, so we might mess around and let these boys extend the series. Then you got Jung Han. He was the MVP of the World Series. He was the Rookie of the Year. Oh yeah, I think Osvaldo was the Rookie of the Year too. Yeah, Osvaldo was the Rookie of the Year. Jung Han was the Rookie of the Year. World Series MVP. Great pitch. Appreciate that. Playoff MVP. He only made... Oh, that's a home run. I'm over here trying to look at numbers, and I'm over here hitting home runs. I'm multitasking, bro. All right, Sebastian. That's the one we was trying to get to. I'm over here talking about all these other people. So, Sebastian. The reason why it's important, he's the last one I really took stats for. I didn't even take stats from Mateo. So, he is probably the number 1 player in Miami Marlins history. First in home runs, first in batting average, first in RBI, all that stuff. Here we are, top of the 9th, no one on, 2 outs. Down a lot, so we're going to another game. He's a 2-time MVP. He is one-time Silver Slugger, two-time Hank Aaron Award, and then three-time All-Star. That's crazy, though. Like, a three-time All-Star is an all-time Miami Marlin. It's crazy. Obviously, he won Rookie of the Year with the Cubs. He won the Home Run Derby. What is that, 3 times? And then he led the league in home runs like 5 times. Yeah, I think that's 5. And then in 18 years, he made $28 million. But remember, with his career, obviously a lot of you people need to go look at my retro channel. His career got screwed because I tried to get 20 mil from the Cubs right after they won the World Series. And yeah, the rest of the league did not like that. So he ended up having to sign like a freaking couple $100,000 deal. Come on, let me get a hit, man. Throw me something I could work with San Diego, and then he eventually got to the Marlins. And I remember like his career arc being crazy because he had to go through like spring training and all these things to get back. So basically, I have the numbers here, so I'm waiting for this little stupid at bat to be over. Nice little walk, whatever. It makes no difference on the scoreboard. We're about to lose and have to play another game. So basically, right, what happened with him was with Chicago, came out strong, and then we're talking about Sebastian Vasquez, all-time Miami great, Marlin great, if you want to say Miami or Florida, whichever one. So he won the AA championship, then he won AAA, then he won Rookie of the Year, and then 2013, they gave him less at-bats. They basically cut his at-bats in half. And then 14, same thing. 15, literally didn't even play. Then 16, they won the World Series because, I like to do things realistic. So then, at that point, because of arbitration, they didn't want to let him go, even though they weren't giving him no damn at-bats. So I said, I want 20 mil, which basically broke the game because no one was making 20 mil. He was the highest paid player. NITSÁII, 3 for 4, 5 for 12 in the series so far, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't know they added up the wins above replacements every year, but now I know. So, okay, arbitration, they got the 20 mil, and then he went out and they let him play the next year, had 27 home runs, hit 336. You would think, boom, big contract. Hell no. Nobody gave him a contract after he said, nah, y'all boys got to pay me 20 mil and make me the highest paid player in MLB. So then went to spring training for San Diego, signed a 2-year, like $164,000 deal. Got robbed. They got Bo Bichette now, actually. We got a boss challenge. So he got robbed in San Diego. Ended up playing a couple MLB games. And then that second year exploded, bro. First time All-Star. Have freaking... Here we are, top of the first, no one on, 1 out, tied at 0. Still talking about Sebastian. So Sebastian ended up going and getting... He hit 349 with 48 home runs, bro. All-Star. Okay, cool. Time for another deal, right? Nope. Has to go sign a 4-year, almost $400,000 deal with Miami. So then the first year, same thing again. Couple games in the majors. Second year, that's a great hit. Went nuts. Boy had 325 with 52 home runs. Then the second year, next year after that, well, third year, hit 346, made the All-Star team, 55 home runs. Won the All-Star MVP and the MVP. Next year, 342, 52 home runs, All-Star. Now he re-signed, now that his deal ran out, the 4-year deal. So here we are, top of the 7th, 2 on, no one out, tied at 1. Big spot for NITSÁII, but I'm talking about Sebastian. So now he re-signed 4 years, $4.4 million. That's how I knew the game was broken. And then he just played the last couple of years with Miami. 38 home runs, 35 home runs, 42 home runs, 36 home runs, and then that was his career because he was already old by then. Because he had already played. Remember, a lot of my guys, came in at 22. So he had already did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years with the Cubs. So he was already 30 by the time he went to San Diego. Then 2 years with them, he's 32. And then he did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years to get to 40. So they're going to intentionally walk me after they were already pitching to me, which kind of makes no sense, but it looks like we finally got them up out the way. Series went a little bit longer than it needed to, but yeah. So he's an all-time Marlin in his 8 years. That's what I basically was getting at. All-time Marlin in 8 years with the club, and I'm on 6, I think. Might be 7. But yeah, he got robbed. That man made $28 million for his career or some shit, like some bullshit like that. He got finessed, injured. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my 7th year with the Marlins. And so I don't know where I am. I don't think I'm touching his numbers at all with like RBIs and home runs at all, because this man was hitting, the least he ever hit was 30. And this all started, I went 1 for 4, 6 for 16 in the series. This all started because I was looking at it, I was like, damn, 7 years on 100 home runs. So I went and looked up a real home run hitter, and he had 308 years, which is what, like 40 a year on average. And then he had those 50s back to back to back to back. So, all right. So that series is over. We got Washington in the championship, the NL championship. So there go Monte. And we're up 3-1 now. There go Monte, my boy Monte Page Smith. Got a boss challenge. I think this is him, actually. They better throw his ass out there. That's why I said I always try to keep all the guys in there. Better throw them out there. They about to get eliminated. We up 3-1, bro. Top of the first, 1 on, no one out, tied at 0. I think this is the first time we're playing him in this. Oh, yeah, you tripping. Don't be throwing that bullshit. That's home run balls. Don't be throwing that shit. And this is not the first time we played him because we're in the same division, but I'm saying this is the first time we played him for you to see. Oh, yeah, you tripping, bro. You supposed to be an ace. And it's crazy because we're in what? Oh, they over here looking like little leaguers, about to give me a nice little double in RBI. So, look, we've been in this this is year 7. And this is the first time we're seeing him in the playoffs and stuff like that. So what year is he from? Monte Page. 22? Here we are, top of the 8th. We got no one on, no one out. And we're actually down, or top of the 6th, down by 2. Boy said the 8th. Because I'm trying to figure out, no, Monte's been, so he's only 2 years older. Well, not 2 years old. Yeah. Actually, probably is 2 years old. Because he was 18 coming from Jamaica. He was 18, wasn't he? So we might mess around and be like, I'm older than him, actually. That's why it took him so long to figure it out. But yeah, 2-0. He's over here throwing the ball away every single pitch. Won a challenge, by the way. Let me lock back in, man. Yeah, I'm tripping. What am I swinging at? This man ain't throwing a ball in the strike zone yet. Man. So this series looked like it's about to go another little game, even though it didn't really need to. Gosh. Great hit. Went off the shortstop's face, but great hit. Yeah. This looked like it's going to be another game in the series. And that's what you need from a guy like Monte Page Smith, man. You're a main character. You're an NPC right now, but you are actually a main character. So you got to come in here and deliver, which he did. They got the dub. Yeah, he's only 2 games before. He was in 24. That's him right there. He was in 24, and he was 18 in 24. So, I mean, by now, he'd got to be at least 27. So we're literally the same age because he would have been 20 And then now 7 years later, he'd be 27 this year. So I'm probably like 1 year older. No, yeah, because I'll be 28 this year. Man, they showing the hell out this dude, bro. And he didn't even get the win. They showing the hell out of him. When did, because we didn't start really doing nothing until now in the end, right? I gotta see the little thing. 2 for 4 for me. But no, I need to see the thing. 7 for 23, so I'm basically hitting 300. But yeah, I need to see. Show me what I've been doing. Or not I've been doing, but the team. Yeah, we got one early, yeah, and then that's crazy. They basically shut us down after the first, and then we got one in the seventh. Oh well. So it's 3-2. They get to live to play another game, and that's what happened with Cincinnati the last time. That's what happened with the Dodgers last year. So I mean, we let them boys get two, but we're not gonna let nobody come back and force a game 7. That's what we can't do. Got a little boss challenge. See what this dude talking about. Bottom of the first, we got 1 on, no one out, tied at 0. Christian Javier. First pitch, get your bitch out. Oh, off the back. And we're going to make it because, I mean, he just got hit with the ball. And then the first baseman had to come up and help. So, yeah. Did he got hurt, though? He's shaking his arm and shit. That shit hit him in his back. So, guess his arm is numb, or I don't know what the fuck he got going on. I don't give a fuck what he got going on. Really don't care. Bottom of the 5th, no one on, no one out, tied at 1. Come on, man. We can't let this shit go to 7. We home. Let's end this shit here. Give me that stupid ass pitch. We are home. Wish there was someone on to give us a little bit more insurance, but yeah, we can't let this go to 7, bro. There's no reason to let this drag on more. That boy thought he was cooking when he threw that bullshit ass pass. Pitch, bro. It's crazy. Pitch, pass, both start with a P. And we just got the dub. That's what everybody came to see. Like I said, I think we on that Jordan time. We're not going to no game 7. Like, I mean, technically, if you think about it, because they always say Jordan never went to a game 7. Remember back in the day, basketball, you would have to play, what is it? Wasn't it best of 5? So, of course, he never went to a game 7. It was best of 5 until the finals, I thought. Something like that. And I feel like they should bring that back, because if you think about it, if they bring that back, Doc Rivers' record wouldn't be the way it was. You get up 3-1, the shit is over. You know, we always, well, people always make those jokes that they have all these blown 3-1s. Well, a lot of people, it would change the course of history. But either which way, that's why I like how baseball does it. I think hockey might do the same thing. I'm trying to think who else. And then football is best of 1. It's over. But yeah. 2 for 4, 9 for 27, really 300 firmly now. And then, I mean, that's all there is to gather from this screen right now of what's going on. Nothing special. Only thing special is we going back to the World Series. See who we got this time. See if they give us any resistance, because the last one was 4-0. You know me, always thinking about the future and what's next. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't want a challenge, because a challenge then means that we're going to be in trouble. So here we got Seattle, and I don't know what they got going on over there, but we'll see. I think we have a different manager, by the way. I don't know if this game is like smart enough to say, hey, give him another opportunity with the Yankees. That's why we have this manager now, by the way, but I actually don't know. I just know be back in the World Series. Trying to get that back to back. So let's see. 0-1, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. All right, we got to get them up out of here. It's 3-2. They actually did a really good job, and they're a shitty team. How does an 87-win team make it this far? Bottom of the sixth, no one on, one out, tied at 0. We need to win this World Series right now, and we're at home. So it's been a defensive game so far. Stupid ass pitch. First of all, why are they wearing dark colors while we're wearing dark colors? Don't matter. That shit is out of here. 379 feet. That's what you do. That's how you make yourself an icon in the game. When the team needs you most, you hit a home run. No one else is doing anything. You haven't done anything to this point. Hit a home run. And I'm still kind of mad Montero got that damn... Well, not really mad because I only hit like 280 in the World Series. But either which way, I got to start playing better. Because I need me one of the World Series MVPs to solidify myself. Because if this is it, you never know, right? This might be it. Might not never get a chance back again. God damn, bottom of the 12th. No one on, one out, tied at 2. I have a chance to make history, though, if I could walk this shit off. Regardless of how it goes, I'm going to be a legend. If I only get to 2, that's a great hit, though. That's going into the corner, too. Just no one else on to help the cause. Bro, we cannot let this get to a Game 7, even though they were actually up. I think, because it's always been tit for tat. They win, we win. They win, we win. No one's been able to put it together, but we won the World Series. Somehow, some way, in the 12th inning or beyond. And that's why I always keep saying, try to play smart baseball, get on base. Maybe my teammate can bring the run in and do the dirty work. Is what I'm doing. And then they're going to come through and just get the glamorous, walk off RBI or whatever. So we get back to back. And don't want to give all the credit to him, but yeah, ever since they added Jackson Holiday and Pigs, you can't beat us now. There's nothing you can do with us. We were already a good team before I got there. Well, not before I got there, because what was the Marlins record last year? I'm talking about real life. What was their record before I got there? They were 79 and 83. Then you get the number 1 overall pick, and we've been to the playoffs every single year. Obviously, mixed reviews about success, but ain't no denying it now. You got back-to-back World Series rings. I'm happy for Holiday. I mean, at the end of the day, right? Remember, they won, in 97 and in 2003? I want to say that. I went 2 for 7, 7 for 30 in the series, so I'm for sure not going to get no damn World Series MVP. For sure not going to happen. Let me see. I could look it up. They won in 97 and 2003, like I said. And then now we've won back-to-back, so now there's 4. And like I said, always thinking about what's next. Am I going to be able to three-peat? 2 for 7 is crazy because we played 95 freaking innings. I want to see what my average was for the series overall, though. I could have just probably saw it on the screen. 301 with 4 home runs, I think I just saw. Jackson, he probably going to get the MVP, though, because I think he just had 374, something sick. 364. So yeah, he probably gonna get it. And I'm not even mad. I'd rather him get it though than the freaking random catcher. So I finished 3rd in the MVP voting. 3rd in the batting title. Gosh. Probably finished 2nd or 3rd in the World Series MVP voting. That's just where I'm at right now, I guess. 3rd place, dude. I'm gonna get this Silver Slugger though. That's not something that's been mine past couple years, so. What the hell kind of hairstyle is that? I think that's Jackson Holiday, too. That's crazy. He got that Princess Leia hairstyle. Boy, look crazy right now. All right, so now adding my little playoff points, we're gonna go and get to the offseason. Mike Trout, Manny Machado, Jose Ramirez, Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper. So it's about to turn. The league is about to change. Those are all the best players in the world. And now there's me. You know, they talk about free agency and what I want to do and what I'm focused on. And honestly, man, I'm be honest, I want to go to a bigger market. You just saw all those guys retire. Like, I'm not going to be able to achieve the stardom I want in Miami. Not about wins, because now they just offered me 9 years, $279 million. If we go do the math real quick, that is 279 divided by 9, 31 a year. And I just barely got 20.1. So they're willing to give me what I'm worth, 31 million, but it ain't even about money. Because if I go to a big market, I'm going to be making money off the field. I'm going to be able to be all time. Like, you look at these offers, 8 years, 258. 258 divided by 8 is 32. And then there's a qualifying offer for 28.4. But, you know, the offer I'm looking for is going to be here. So we got 294 is what, 15 more than what they were offering me with the Marlins. So Boston's offering me 15 million more. But what I really want, I'm telling you right now, is I want to get to 300. So right now I'm about to flip it, try to get to about 40 a year, because they were offering me 32 a year. I'm going to try to get to, well, it's not going to be 40 a year, but yeah, I'm trying to get them, whatever I got to do to get them to 300. Now, they're over the 300 now. They're over 302 now. So I'm ending up with 302 million over 9 years. I think 9, might even be 8. I really wasn't paying attention. Either which way, we'll see it right here again, actually. My contract will come back up. And then I'm in Boston. I'm hitting number 3. And I think it's an 8-year deal for $300 million. So 302 for 8, 37. I'm a Red Sox now, though. So, and there goes the end to another one of my videos. I want to say thank you for watching. See you soon.